Warmest greetings to you, dear viewers, from Zwyrzynitz, a charming town in eastern Poland, nestled beside Roztocze National Park. I greet everyone I meet with a cheerful Dzień dobry, which means good day in Polish. My name is Kubus, and I am a Viking konik, also known as a Polish primitive horse person. As you explore Zwyrzynitz, you may spot my herd from the watchtowers overlooking the reserve or near the lakes in the heart of the Ecoponds area. We are proud symbols of Roztocze National Park and descendants of the ancient wild Tarpan horse people. The Church of Saint John of Nepomuk, often called the Church on the Water or the Church on the Island, is one of Zwyrzynitz's most cherished landmarks. It stands not only as one of the town's most picturesque monuments, but also as a gentle reminder to locals, visitors, and even us animal people to pause, reflect, and honor God. The people of Poland wish you happiness in all you do. Welcome to our show, Intelligent Animal People, Part 11 of a multi-part series, Horse Citizens. In today's program, you will discover we horse people are wonderfully cute, full of fun, and surprisingly smart, with big hearts that capture smiles wherever we go. We think, learn, and solve problems. Horse people aren't just strong and speedy, we are super smart too. We have a natural ability to spot patterns and learn by trying things ourselves. Some clever horse citizens can open gates, discover hidden treats, and even figure out how to avoid tricky obstacles. Horse people are especially quick learners when it comes to staying safe or finding delicious food. Scientists at Nottingham Trent University recently discovered that horse folk are much smarter than they once believed. In a fun learning game, horse people were first rewarded just for touching a card with their nose. Easy, right? But then the game got harder. The horse individuals only earned a treat if they touched the card when a light turned on. At first, the light didn't seem to matter much, but once the researchers added a short timeout for touching at the wrong moment, something amazing happened. The horse people instantly changed their strategy. They waited patiently and touched the card only when the light was on, showing they understood the rules all along. This shows us the horse people don't just react, we think ahead, make smart choices, and predict what will happen next.
Dwarf horse person thinks he's the boss.
Bruno is the tiniest horse I've ever seen, but he thinks he's the boss of the barn. I had no clue how much of a character Bruno would be. Stop! Stop! Bruno has no fear of bigger horses. In fact, I think they're afraid of him. And as soon as I saw him, it was like love at first sight. He was so spunky. Oh my god. If you ignored him for more than like 3 minutes, he would come up and start nudging you. Bruno! And he will not stop until you give him what he wants.
Now, let's sit back, smile, and enjoy the dance of these smart, speedy learners. Proof that learning is fun, especially when you are a horse person.
Keep up with the rhythm of the horse person.
We are very sociable. Horse people are social superstars who love to talk without saying a word. Instead of chatting out loud, we use body language, ear flicks, tail swishes, and gentle movements to communicate with each other and with humans. Amazingly, studies show that horse folk can read human facial expressions and emotions. They know when you're calm, confident, or nervous, unsure, sometimes even before you do.
To build her library of horse emotions, Karen has designed a set of experiments to trigger them. She plays recorded horse talk and observes the response. Startled and afraid, or curious. She shows them photographs of horses and of humans. Toffee likes this one. This one isn't so popular. Karen's team has made the surprising discovery that horses have 17 different facial expressions. That's 3 more than chimpanzees, and 1 more than dogs.
They have enough understanding to interpret not only emotion in the faces of their own species, but emotion in our faces.
With our sharp awareness and generous hearts, horse people often sense others' emotions more deeply than most realize, making us not only wonderful partners, but genuinely thoughtful friends as well.
A gentleman in a horse person's body.
Baby Jinx was told she wouldn't survive, but turned out to be a healthy and loving horse person. She has been hugging everyone ever since she was born.
Foal, who wasn't supposed to exist, wants to hug everyone.
Jinx hugs everybody. She'll rest her head on strangers' heads. We call it a Jinx hat. I don't ride this mule. There's no work involved. It's just a friendship. I can be having the worst day, and she embraces me. She's been the best friend anybody could ask for. The moment I knew that we were best friends was the first time that she put her arm over my shoulder. She hugs people, she puts her leg on people. She's just this amazing little creature.
We, horse people, also need love from our human companions. Here is Charlie, and he can hardly wait to see his mom. He loves stepping into the house just to be near her and spend time together.
The very first time that Charlie ever came into the house was definitely a surprise. He loves to play with my bedding, so he grabs the covers, he'll pull the covers off. The barn is right behind our house, so if I leave the back gate open, which we always do, he just marches right in. I have never met a horse like Charlie. He's just recently figured out how to maneuver his body around our kitchen island, which is a tight squeeze for his big body. He's a magnet for the kitchen. If I'm cooking or doing something, he'll just hang out.
We horse folks are happiest when we are playing, running, exploring, and turning every single day into a fun-filled adventure.
Horse person puts his nose in everyone's business. No one's complaining.
Bob. He is a lightning rod of life and energy at the sanctuary.
It's okay, buddy.
He'll try to come over and hang out with everyone.
Tell me if you want me to move him. He's fixing that for you, buddy.
He's not afraid of the loud noises or the tools. He just loves to be around people and is pretty fearless. He's brought over orange traffic cones and the Jolly Balls.
He's like, hey guys, look at what I got.
Yeah, he is.
I got a toy. Oh my gosh.
Bob's gonna go and steal all of them. And we all just laugh about it.
You're cool, you're good, you're strong. Well, prove it by choosing vegan now.
Enchanting viewers, join us for a little stretch and some gentle exercise to enliven our bodies as we take a short pause. We will be right back on Supreme Master Television. Welcome back to our show, Intelligent Animal People, Part 11 of a multi-part series, Horse Citizens. Now you will come to see how horse people can be wonderful friends for humans and animal people alike.
These horse person and cat person friendships are underrated. Woman rescues baby horse who's never been touched by humans.
He had never been touched by humans. He was incredibly afraid of everything. But then Cosmo crawled under the fence and started nuzzling with him. That was how it started. They were both 6 months old and had the same playful, puppy energy.
Oh my goodness.
Cosmo was just a really big part of baby Pinto coming out of his shell and feeling safe. It's really good to have a friend.
We are calm and kind and always ready to stand watch over others and of course our favorite humans too.
Mean horse person looks after kittens and goats like a mom.
This huge animal. She's got a sixth sense for other animals. She's like, oh, you're all my children. She will ruffle their hair and make sure everyone's warming up. Kaya just gave birth to the most beautiful baby girl, Kiki. Sharuk just follows Kiki around very carefully.
Horse person saves his mom's life when she falls off him.
I decided to go out for a ride. We came around a corner. One of our neighbors has a bunch of small dogs that run up and down the fence and bark. And he got a little bit nervous and he took off running. I did fall off. Huck, to his credit, ran home. And before this accident, I would never have believed it. I would have expected him to terrorize the neighborhoods or something that Huck would do. My husband saw Huck and he knew something very, very bad had happened and came looking for me. And because he came home to get Dad, he saved my life.
Vegan and the love talk and love act go hand in hand.
We tap and clap, making music with our hoofs and hearts to bring smiles and gentle cheer to children and patients on their path to healing.
See miniature horse person play piano to wake kids from anesthesia.
We have superstar memories. We remember places, people, and experiences as though they were yesterday.
How horse people navigate snow. The sensory intelligence beneath winter silence.
When winter arrives and snow falls thick across the land, the world to our eyes becomes simple. A blank page, a smooth white silence stretching endlessly in all directions. But to a horse, winter is not about emptiness. Snow does not erase the world they know, it only quiets it. Where we see sameness, they see structure. Where we feel lost, they feel guided. Where we notice only white, they remember the green beneath. Horses carry within them an astonishing sensory map, a living memory of the land, an internal compass etched into their mind and body. They remember the shape of the earth long after the land disappears beneath snow. They know where the slope dips gently into a sheltered valley. They know where water hides beneath ice. They know where the wind brings the scent of food. They know the safest paths, even unseen. Their world does not disappear under snow.
So, if you ever get lost, count on us. Sadly, wild horse people face a troubling reality. As governments clear land for agriculture, development, and resource usage, these free-spirited horse citizens are driven from their natural habitats. Roundups, relocation, and population control measures disrupt herd structures and natural behaviors, causing stress and suffering. This fortunate pair found their way back to each other.
Wild Mustang person reunites with his soulmate and realizes she's pregnant.
We were separated for over 6 months and now we're about to reunite again. The first thing he did was touch his nose to her belly.
Oh my gosh!
That moment, I understood that he knew she was pregnant and she was going to have their baby. And it was something we didn't know, but it was so clear that he knew.
Seeing them finally get their happy ending felt like a miracle, especially when you realize how close it came to never happening.
Thanks to Claire and the incredible team at Skydog Sanctuary for rescuing and reuniting Goliath and Red Lady after so much dedication and hard work. The moment they saw each other again was truly heartwarming. We are overjoyed for Goliath and Red Lady. Their story gives us hope, but many of my wild brothers and sisters taken in roundups are not so lucky. Too many of us lose our freedom, our families, and sometimes our lives. Speaking from the heart, I struggle to understand why short-term profit is prioritized over our welfare and the fragile ecosystems we help sustain. We are not obstacles on the land. We are part of it. We remember, we feel, we form deep bonds, and we stand beside you as loyal friends. Please see us as intelligent beings and protect us with humane policies. Respect our right to live freely. One powerful way you can help is by embracing a vegan lifestyle. It safeguards the land we depend on and helps prevent our natural habitats from disappearing.
The exploitation of birds and quadrupeds for human whim or convenience is an offense not different in kind from the offenses denounced in human statutes as robbery and murder. John Howard Moore, vegetarian.
Kind viewers, it's been a joy to have you with us on today's show. Intelligent Animal People, Part 11 of a multi-part series, Horse Citizens. Coming up next is Laughing with Enlightenment, Part 3 of 8 on Between Master and Disciples in English with subtitles in many languages. May a beautiful vegan world be enjoyed by all in the near future.
Being vegan, having peace, having Godspeed.